Well, hi and welcome to Wayne Talks Real Estate. Dijon Howe. Today's insights are based entirely on the latest official statistics released by the Real Estate Institute of New Zealand, REINZ. Now, these figures are drawn from unconditional sales contracts, making them the most authoritative and up-to-date market data that is available. And it's important to note that while the national median price and the sales volumes both eased in August, regional markets, now they showed a very different trend. It's not a case of across-the-board declines, so let's now take a closer look at the real picture. So in August, the national median house price was $761,000. That was down 0.5% year on year and 1.2% month on month. Excluding Auckland, the median price actually rose, and that was up 1.5% to $690,000. National sales reached 5,866 properties, and that was a 3.7% drop compared with August last year, and down 11.1% from July. However, new listings, they increased 9% year on year to 8,769, with total inventory now sitting around 30,000 properties. The median days to sell was 48, which is 2 days faster than it was 1 year ago. Auctions, you know that's my favorite as an auctioneer. So auctions continued to play an important role in the market. There were 778 properties sold by auction in August. That represents 13.3% of all sales, and that's up from 11.1% a year earlier. Auckland, well, Auckland remains the busiest auction market with 366 auction sales, accounting for just over 20% of its total sales. Canterbury, well, they followed with 199 auction sales, and that's nearly 1 in 5 transactions being sold by auction. Now, if we look at the major cities, I go to Auckland. The Auckland region recorded a median price of $964,000. That's up 1.3% year on year. However, the sales volumes were down 8.6% compared with last year, with only 1,814 transactions. So the buyers remained cautious. The well-priced new listings, they attracted good attention, while the older stock has struggled to move. Now we go down the island, we go to Wellington. Wellington showed the weakest performance amongst the main centres. The median price fell 6.9% year on year to $740,000, with sales volumes down 9.7% to just 520 properties. Open home attendance was low, and we're now hearing that some agents are shifting from open homes to private viewings. The higher stock levels in the new developments, they continue to weigh on the buyer sentiment there. We jump islands, we go to Canterbury, stood out with stronger momentum. The median price reached $689,000. That's up 4% year on year, while sales volumes climbed 4.9% to just over 1,000. First home buyers were the most active group, and auctions declared higher clearance rates, so they did very well. The local agents reported a cautious but more positive outlook. Now, if we stay with the regions, I can highlight now that looking across those regions, Gisborne recorded the sharpest price growth. And Gisborne, well, that was up 11.3% to $690,000. Southland, that rose also 8.9%, and the West Coast gained 7.8%. Now, in contrast, Nelson, Wellington, they continue to face downward pressure on prices. So, in summary, the New Zealand property market in August remained in a holding pattern, and that's normal ahead of spring. Sales volumes declined, but prices in many regions continued to edge higher, showing that both buyers and sellers are waiting for clearer signals. Now, with more listings expected and interest rates coming down, maybe moving down faster than we thought, hopefully, market activity is likely to pick up in the coming months. So here with Wayne Talks Real Estate, we will keep you up to date with the latest developments to help you to make better informed real estate decisions. Thank you.